My name is Sary Workman. I'm a clinical nurse specialist in immunology and allergy at the Kent and Canterbury Hospital, East Kent Hospitals University NHS Foundation Trust. So I've worked in clinical immunology for over 20 years, my role being 50% research and 50% clinical. In my new role, I am currently 100% clinical. During this time, I had completed my master's degree in clinical research. Prior to this, I spent 5 years at UCL's Clinical Trial Centre based at the Royal Free Hospital, starting as a research nurse and developing into a project manager. Overall, I'd say my experience has given me a very well-rounded understanding of research, from the patient perspective right through to the governance and delivery of research products, and it's something that I'm really very passionate about. Research has had a huge impact on my practice because it improves patient care. Being involved in research ensures that the treatments and services we offer are constantly developing and moving forwards rather than standing still. For example, I've conducted many clinical trials on new IVIG and SCIG products and other therapies, and that experience has made me more confident in the product once it becomes licensed. So because I've trialled it, I already know about it. It also allows me to give patients reassurance that they are receiving the most current evidence-based care available. For patients, this is incredibly powerful. It instills confidence that they are being treated with therapies that have been tested rigorously and are at the forefront of medical advances. I think NHS trusts and clinical teams can be better integrated research and frontline care by making it part of job plans. For example, ring-fencing dedicated research time so it's realistic alongside clinical duties, recognising the professional development that research brings is also important as well as the clinical, and it builds skills in critical thinking, leadership and evidence-based practice. So there are bite-sized educational resources like short workshops or online modules, which makes it easier for staff to gain research skills without actually having to take long periods away from patient care. Ultimately, it's about creating a culture where research is valued and supported as part of everyday practice, benefiting both patients and the healthcare system. I think it's extremely important for nurses to have both ownership and recognition in the research projects they contribute to. Too often, unfortunately, the work of nurses in research can be overlooked, even when their contribution has been significant. For example, writing protocols, preparing the submissions to regulatory boards, or leading on patient-facing aspects of a study. If you've made that kind of level of contribution, then you absolutely deserve recognition for it. So I think my advice anyone starting out in research is not to be afraid to share an idea, even if it feels really small. I think often the best way is to start with something manageable, like a focus group, and then perhaps build from there. Getting your patients involved in research is really essential. Your hospital's R&D department is a great place to begin with for guidance, and finding a good mentor can make a massive difference in shaping your project and keeping you motivated. There are also research grants available specifically for nurses, so I'd really encourage people to start searching and applying early, as funding can take time. And finally, get involved with peer groups such as the BSI-CIPN or the NIHR. They are great for networking, support and for spotting opportunities out there. With the right support and a small start, you can really grow your research journey.